Hey everyone, Tom with New Currency University, and I'm the host of the Grant Cardone TV show, The Coin Prophet. Believe it or not, I've had a lot of people ask me my opinion of the new blockchain for OneCoin, and I want to give you my official opinion and kind of give you some insight. I've had a lot of emails from people. I had one email that lady said it's unethical. I don't think it's unethical. I think it's unprecedented what she's doing, Dr. Rusha, when I say she, and I mean that in a good way. I know a lot of you have gone out and built global reserve currencies yourself, and you've managed millions of members and done billions of dollars in sales. And I'm being really sarcastic right now because I know none of you have. So I think it's really unfair that any of you would judge what Dr. Rusha has done without a deeper understanding of maybe why she's done it. And much of what I'll be talking about will be speculation. I have spent time with the big leaders and I have asked some of the questions, but I'm not going to give any official answers, obviously, from the company because I can't. I'm not in that type of authority, but I will speculate based on the pieces of the puzzle that I've been able to put together. To me, what would be unethical is if Dr. Rusha took all of the data that she knows, projected it out, and saw that it gave us the same constraints or restrictions that, say, Bitcoin has today as becoming a global reserve currency. Bitcoin cannot become a global reserve currency, surely by its design, because it's a first mover. And first movers are at a distinct disadvantage in technology. And if you haven't read that, it's in every technology book, talks about how first mover advantage is not an advantage. Okay, so we have second mover advantage. We can look at the problems that some of the companies have made and we can say, hey, we need to adjust this. And, when she came out with 2 billion coins, we were all like, wow, that's a lot, that's a lot more than Bitcoin. But of course, when you start adding zeros to the numbers of members, every 25 days we have more members than, say, Bitcoin does. Okay, well, that changes the scenario. That changes the outcome of what your business model is about. So she's probably taken all of the numbers that she knows, and let's look at what she knows. She knows how many members she has. She knows how many tokens they have. She knows how many coins they have. She knows the company's rate of growth. So she has these raw numbers that she can put into an Excel spreadsheet with a semi-complicated formula, and she could project out over the next 5 years and say, wow, we got a problem here. We're not going to have enough coins for merchants, or the big problem that I'm speculating on is the coin price is going to be too high, which is where the problem is now. A lot of people don't want to get in Bitcoin right now because the price is too high. They're scared that it's going to drop back down to 200. Well, when people have fear, guess what happens? It's called inaction. Okay, so, when I look at what she's done, okay, so she's created a lot more coins. Now, the big question comes up is, oh, well, that reduced the value of our coins. It could, okay? I mean, it could be seen as a form of dilution. There's going to be more coins. More coins have to get distributed before, we have that demand again, for that keeps the price at a certain level. But what if the mining ratio cut in half? What if the mining ratio was cut in half with the price of the coins? How many of you would like the opportunity to get in again at a better mining ratio? Well, I know I would, okay? And I'm in this for the long haul. I mean, we live in such a crackhead society and instant gratification society, and some of you are like, yeah, but I was planning on cashing out at the end of this year and I was going to be rich. Well, that's not what this is about. And this is about creating a global reserve currency, and it has been from day one. So if you haven't planned all your life and you're broke and you're at retirement and you're hoping this will be a quick fix for you, your idea of what you want and what Dr. Rusha wants is probably different, okay? Because she's not thinking about the fact that you didn't plan for your retirement properly and you don't have the money that you need, and this is your nest egg. This is your only shot, okay? So she's not making decisions for the company based on that. Now, she does care about your welfare, but she cares about our welfare as a whole, okay? She wants to make sure that our company grows and has the advantages of being a global reserve currency, okay? So let's look at a couple of issues. I've had people ask me, well, Tom, how's she going to mine the coins? Well, she could have started the algorithm using her model, which is using tokens, which is a form of energy. Bitcoin uses servers, and they use energy and megahertz and gigahertz and all that, technical computer language, which nobody understands. That's why very few people are involved in Bitcoin. But she's taken a very simple concept of tokens. So she could be pre-mining the coins. Now, again, this is purely speculation. She could be creating a treasury stock of coins that she's going to issue to all of us the day she retires the old algorithm and brings the new algorithm into place. That makes perfect sense for me. Okay, I don't have any issue with that. If she's going to double my coins, well, let's say the mining ratio cuts in half and the price drops from $7 down to $3.50. Guess what? It's still the same thing. The only difference is I can get in again at a great mining ratio, which I'll be really happy with, and I will jump at that opportunity. So I want you all to consider that's a positive thing. Okay. Now, if the coins are reduced by 2/3, big deal. You know, we got twice as many coins. We're offset a little bit. You know, we have 75% of our value. We take a little bit of a haircut. But if it's in the best interest, long-term interest of the company, wouldn't you do that for the company? Or are you that greedy where it doesn't matter to you that you're not in it for, you know, you're not in it for what it's really about. You're in it for just you. Okay, and that's the way a lot of people are, and I get that. You know, some people are just selfish, some are selfless and say, you know what, I want to see this become a global reserve currency, and I want it to help the rest of the world. And if you're that type of person, this company is great for you. If you're a selfish person and you say, hey, this is all about me, and I just want to get rich, and I want to get rid of my coins, and I hate this woman's doing this, this company's not for you. You know, go to some other company that'll offer you that advantage. You know, Swiss Coin. There's a bunch of other ones you can join. So depending on how long they'll be around, their Alexa ranking doesn't look too good. But anyway, you know, when it looks like Crypto 88, if you haven't seen that one, it's pretty funny. So anyway, sorry, I had to throw that in there. Shameless plug at them, or jab at them, I should say. But I just get so many spam messages from them. I'm tired of it. But let's get back on point. Okay, so the coin value reduces in half, let's say. Maybe it won't, maybe it does. But you have twice as many coins, so that offsets it, right? Mining ratio cuts in half. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be a benefit to all of us, wouldn't it? Okay, well, if the mining ratio stays at 63, so be it. Okay. Another point I want to bring up is, you know, the idea of the coins. Oh, and I want to mention something. If she's pre-mining coins, I want you to take out a calculator, and I want you to do 10,000 times 60 times 24. Okay, so 10,000 times 60 times 24. So it'd be 10,000 tokens times 60 minutes times 24 hours a day. Okay, and I want you to see, and then I want you to do 10,000 times 6 times 24. Okay, so 10,000 times 6 times 24. You're going to need a big calculator, by the way, to be able to do these numbers. And look at the exponential difference of how many more coins she can mine. Okay, well, you know, people say, well, will she have enough coins to give us when the time comes? The answer is yes. Okay, if you multiply out those numbers and see the difference in one day of what she can mine versus what she can mine at our old algorithm rate, well, all that makes sense. So let me cover one other point that she talked about, and that's the ability for the clearing to happen faster for the retailers. You know, with a Bitcoin algorithm, you go in and clear a transaction. If it's a big transaction and it requires some confirmation, say 6 or 3 or 4, and you don't get them for 10 minutes, well, all of a sudden, your retailer's at risk. And I get that. I've never seen it really be a big issue, but it will be as time goes on and people start doing bigger transactions with, say, Bitcoin. And so I think it's important for you to understand that 1 minute closing, by the time they've packed up your groceries or whatever, and you're walking out the door, that transaction's irreversible and immutable and cannot be defrauded. Okay, and that's important to retailers. You don't see it as a big issue right now, and neither do I, but I know it will be. I see the issue once you know, billions of people are using the blockchain. It is going to be an issue. So I think she's very, very right in that regard. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is, you know, I have people that are not getting their coins for 90 and 180 days. Okay, and like I said, we live in a crackhead society. I mean, people want their coins tomorrow. And when I heard that our people are going to get their coins in 7 to 14 days, that was all I needed to hear. That overshadowed, I tell you, you can cut my coin value in half. I'm okay with that because I know my sales cycle of things that are going to pick up and the income that I'm going to generate just from people being more excited faster is that in itself, to me, that was fine. Okay, she could have done 240 billion coins for all I care, because I know that that's enough coins to get absorbed by the rest of the world. And once they're absorbed and the demand starts to skyrocket, there will be a day where we may have $100 or $200 coin. I don't know. That's just pure speculation. Okay, but if it hits 50, I'm super happy. I don't know about you, but I'm real happy. I mean, it'd be a real nice plug to have an extra $5 million for retirement. I know a lot of you would like to have that as well. So I just wanted to make this video, and I wanted to be very clear that what she's done is unprecedented. What she's done is she's probably made a decision in our best interest for the long-term viability of the company. What she's done is she's enabled us to get our coins to our people faster, to eliminate the anxiety within the company, and to satisfy some of the immediate gratification crackhead type people that are out there that just need it tomorrow, okay, that don't have a long-term vision. I get that. I'm fine with that, okay, and I like getting it. I like having my coins faster than later too, but I'm patient, okay, and I just think as you go along, you all really need to, if you didn't fly to London, don't waste your time being a critic. If you haven't done your due diligence, if you haven't really thought about it, if you've never done what Dr. Rusha has done, you're wasting energy being a critic and debating this issue. So I hope this video puts it to rest for you, and you can go, okay, I see, coins drop in half in value, but I got twice as many, so it's the same thing. Mining ratio cuts in half. That means we can get in and get more coins faster and benefit from it. Maybe the mining ratio drop lower. I don't know. Maybe it won't change at all. But these are things that could happen that if they do, you are now prepared for them because you've gotten an education. Remember, education creates awareness, and awareness creates the opportunity for you to seize wealth. And that's really what we're doing. What we're learning in OneCoin is the ability how to seize wealth in this industry, whether Bitcoin or PayPal or Amazon or Citibank, any one of those organizations come out, you all now have the education on how to seize wealth. Okay, whereas most of your friends that have avoided you and ignored you, they don't have that ability. So I tell people in life, it's really good to have a lot of gratitude. Live with gratitude and have gratitude towards Dr. Rusha and the amount of hours that she works and the risk that she's taking on as a company owner, and all the employees that are working hard for you and enduring this massive organization that's building that is unprecedented. That is the word that I want you to leave with today, is to understand that what she's doing is unprecedented, not unethical. Again, unethical would be she foresees problems and doesn't make the decision, and it affects the company long term, and all of you lose your wealth. That would be unethical if she did that. Okay, so I just want to put that to bed. That is my opinion. None of these opinions are of the companies. I'm an independent contractor just like a lot of you, and I just believe what she's doing is the right thing. I love the company. Every company is going to make mistakes, and if you've never made mistakes in your life, I guess you can be a critic. But until you've invested money in actually doing real due diligence and really understanding the matter, you probably ought to just stay focused on your business and keep growing it, and take what I've said to heart, and just understand that, a good strategy is a diversified strategy. If you put all your eggs in one basket, that may not always work for you. Never has worked for me. But I think it's important that you're in the new currency space. You have an opportunity to create wealth. OneCoin is the market-leading company in the industry, and I'm excited to be here, and I hope that you are too. So I appreciate your time today. I hope this video puts things to rest for you so you can focus what's important, and that is creating wealth for your family in your future. This is Tom signing off. Have a great day. Bitcoin, OneCoin, Ethereum are becoming the smart currencies of investors and businesses worldwide. My name's Tom McMurray, and I'm the author of the Amazon best-selling ebook, The Seventh Disruption, The Rise of the Digital Currency Billionaire. I'm also the host of Grant Cardone's TV show, The Coin Prophet. Each week we'll be exploring the new currency lifestyles, and we'll be talking to leading industry experts, investors, and businesses just like yours about strategies of new currency. We're going to show you how you can reduce those pesky bank fees. We're going to show you how you can cut down on payroll expenses, and those chargebacks, you can forget those. With the new currency, they're gone. You tune in every week to The Coin Prophet exclusively on Grant Cardone TV.